I mean, with Steven Jackson, a former NBA champion, a longtime NBA player, and someone who's been embroiled in uh, really a lot of social justice reform and become an advocate after, your close friend, someone who you call your brother, your twin, George Floyd, was murdered a couple weeks ago in Minneapolis. Stack, I appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, no problem at all.
When you go back to a couple weeks ago and you see that video of your friend, someone you call, like I said, your twin, what's your mentality been from that day on to where we're at now in society?
Oh, just to get justice for my brother, and Stanford was right. It just kind of dominoed into people following me to stand in to push all the people with hate out, and it protested in 18 countries, all 50 states. It's never been done before. So a lot of people are standing on the side of love. A lot of people seen what happened to my brother and knew it was wrong, and knew it's happened a number of times to countless number of Black people. And as you see, it's to the point now where even you see an old white man just walking up the street, and 20 police feel that threat when they push him down, where he start bleeding out his ear. So I think this is our moment to get change. I think this is our moment to show people there's more people that stand on the side of love or hate. I hate it had to happen to my brother, but at least his death is not going in vain.
What do you think you want to get accomplished specifically, and how long do you think that could take?
Well, a lot of this stuff is common sense. You know, that's a lot of stuff I've been saying. The world has lost common sense. You know how to treat somebody the way you want to be treated. It's just that simple. You know, everybody knows that Black people are treated different. Even all other races that aren't white get treated different. We all know that. So we have to get these laws. And I have people that know about policies, knows about laws, knows what laws need to be changed, and they need to be able to speak and get these things actually done. That's what I want to happen from this, and to get justice for all these mothers that I've met in this process that don't have a Steven Jackson to speak up for their son. You know, their pain has kind of fell on me, and I want to help ease that pain. So a lot of different things have fell on my lap and inspire me to keep going. But the actual having change, and I just talk about getting these certain laws changed, getting these policies changed, where we are equal, where we feel equal and get treated like human beings and not animals, and getting the right person in the White House, where we know the first time he's sitting in that Oval Office, he's changing the things to make everybody equal. That's the type of things I'm on.
People have been fighting about this for a while, but are you prepared? I know, your mentality and how committed you are, but are you prepared that this is going to be, a long-term fight for a while?
It's been hard on me, and it's been hard on me already. My life has been upside down since. But I'm a firm believer that God don't give you things you can't handle. I've been through a lot in my life, and I've had so many people reach out to me that I admire, that I look up to, saying that everything I've been through in my life has built me for this moment. I'm suiting up for the biggest game of my life, and no, they wouldn't want nobody in this position but me. So I'm embracing it. Like I said, the people I admire saying I'm doing the right thing, and it is what it is. Like I said, God don't make mistakes. I'm here for a reason, so I might as well embrace it.
You talk about people supporting you. You've had the entire, really world behind you, the NBA community especially. And I know you've talked to some players, but beyond talk, how much, how much have you seen, and who have you talked to in terms of really wanting to commit to some action here?
LeBron reached out. I got something going on with him with help voting, and LeBron is supporting everything I got going. Chris Paul, Evan Turner called. A lot of guys called to support me. I don't even really know him too well, and I get a DM from Victor Oladipo, and it's a video of a guy. Basically, the guy is saying, this video is for you. I hope you're doing well. I care about you. I admire you, everything you're doing. But it's a guy just sending a general video out on Instagram. But he was sending it to me saying he cared, with the video, and it meant a lot to me because, like, I'm getting stuff like that from people I really never even sat in the car with, or never really had a conversation with. Just telling me I'm there, I'm inspiring them, and I do the right thing, and they care about my well-being. And I have to shout Vic out because that did a lot for me, and it lifted me up. It inspired me, and it kind of gave me a little energy. Okay, now you're doing the right thing, because I've been having my down moments because there's so much going on in my mind. But the basketball players that have reached out, I'm real close with Aaron Harrison and Baron Davis. They've been a big support system too. So it's been good, but I hope they understand the magnitude of this moment too, that this moment is bigger than the game. But I know from talking to Lou Williams and guys like that, they got something up their sleeve because they understand the impact of this moment.
There are a growing number of players that are thinking about and considering, really strongly considering not playing because of the social and racial injustices that have gone on in this country, and really, wanting reform, from someone that's led the movement. But what would you feel about that? Would you agree with that? What is your kind of stance on that?
I mean, we have to get to the point now, we have to stop worrying about offending people because we the ones getting killed. We all have sons. We all have daughters. As you see, they're starting to be women of all races that ain't white. So we have to take advantage of this moment. How long are we going to put other things more important than humanity? How long are we going to put more things more than material things and games and stuff more important than people? This is the moment we have to stop that. And I think people understand that, but I think they have to get out their comfort zone. I think I've given people confidence to hold people accountable. I'm a guy that say I love everybody from every race, and I show it, and I mean that. But my white brothers that say they love me, you just can't text me that or DM me that now. You have to stand on the side of me and show the world that you with me. And that's what we are, holding people accountable. And this moment of change, we have to take advantage of it. And I think everybody have to really, really think about it and understand what moment we in. This has to happen now, or we're going to be dealing with this for another 500 years.
In your conversations with, like you said, LeBron James, and I know you said you spoke to the commissioner, Adam Silver, and different people around the league, what action plan do you think that you guys can do that you guys can really team up on as far as really creating some change?
I think the conversation I had with the commissioner was more of him just caring about, a guy from the league. He really wasn't calling me as a commissioner. He was calling me as a friend, somebody that, that respects, we've been colleagues for a while. You know what I mean? He's in the NBA. I'm in the same family. So he just called really to check on me, to make sure everything was good, send his condolences. With LeBron, we got some stuff going with voting, trying to get our generation, our people to vote, because we know how important it is to get somebody in the White House who loves us, who care about us. I'm learning on the fly, Sham. I'm learning on the fly, so it's a lot I don't know. And I'll admit that as a man, I don't know, but my heart is in the right place.